Here's what's truly alarming. Right now, as you're reading this, California's beloved sea lions are dying en masse from a disease that could potentially threaten you and your pets too. The heartbreaking reality became evident on August 11th, 2025, when the Marine Mammal Center once again found itself overwhelmed by a devastating scene that's become all too familiar. Their rehabilitation pens are rapidly filling up with severely ill and dying California sea lions, victims of a cyclical killer that marine biologists have been battling for decades. But here's where it gets particularly disturbing. These magnificent marine mammals are suffering from leptospirosis, a ruthless bacterial infection caused by corkscrew-shaped microorganisms called leptospira. What makes this disease so insidious is how it transforms these normally robust ocean dwellers into creatures writhing in agony, their flippers desperately clutched against their bellies as their kidneys fail. Even more unsettling is witnessing these sea lions displaying completely unnatural behavior, frantically attempting to drink water. For animals that typically derive all their moisture from the fish they consume, this desperate water-seeking behavior signals that their internal organs are shutting down. It's essentially their body's last-ditch effort to flush out the toxins that are poisoning them from within. And this is the part most people miss. Despite veterinarians working around the clock, administering powerful antibiotics, and providing intensive fluid therapy, the statistics remain brutally unforgiving. The Marine Mammal Center's data reveals a shocking truth. Approximately 2 out of every 3 sea lions brought in with acute leptospirosis will not survive, regardless of the heroic medical interventions attempted. But here's what should really concern every coastal resident. This isn't just a marine wildlife problem. Leptospirosis represents what health experts classify as a significant global health crisis affecting humans, domestic animals, and wildlife populations worldwide. The numbers are staggering. More than 500,000 severe human cases are documented annually across the globe, making this bacterial infection a genuine public health emergency. The transmission mechanism is what makes this outbreak particularly concerning for anyone living near California's coastline. The Leptospira bacteria spreads through the urine of infected animals, meaning these suffering sea lions are essentially contaminating every beach, tide pool, and coastal waterway they encounter. This creates a dangerous web of contamination that puts other marine life, household pets, and unsuspecting humans at serious risk simply through contact with these polluted environments. What's truly puzzling researchers is the predictable yet mysterious pattern this disease follows. While individual cases of leptospirosis in sea lions have been consistently recorded every year since the 1980s, the large-scale catastrophic outbreaks, those affecting 100 or more animals simultaneously, follow an almost clockwork schedule, occurring every 4 to 5 years, like some deadly biological timer. The scientific community is racing against time to decode this enigma. Collaborative research teams at UCLA are investigating a complex web of potential contributing factors that might explain these periodic mass die-offs. Their current theories suggest that fluctuations in the sea lion population's collective immunity might play a crucial role, similar to how human communities experience disease cycles when herd immunity wanes. Additionally, researchers are examining how changing ocean temperatures might create conditions that either favor bacterial growth or weaken the sea lion's immune systems, making them more susceptible to infection. They're also tracking shifts in migration patterns that might bring healthy populations into contact with contaminated areas or infected animals from other regions. But here's where it gets controversial. Some marine biologists argue that human activities, from coastal development to climate change, might be disrupting natural disease cycles and making these outbreaks more severe than they would be in pristine conditions. Others contend that these patterns are entirely natural phenomena that have likely occurred for centuries, long before human interference. Cracking this biological puzzle isn't just about satisfying scientific curiosity. It's about developing the ability to predict when and where the next devastating outbreak will strike. As researchers continue their urgent work, one question remains. Are we doing enough to protect both our marine ecosystems and ourselves from this recurring threat? What do you think? Should coastal communities be taking more aggressive preventative measures? Or are we already doing everything possible? Have you or anyone you know ever encountered sick marine mammals on the beach? And if so, how did you handle the situation? Share your thoughts and experiences. This is a conversation that could literally save lives.